Hello and everybody, a very warm welcome and a good morning here from St. Pölten, from the World Climbing Europe Series St. Pölten 2026. Very good to have you here again after the yesterday's youth series. It's today the elite climbing up the wall here in St. Pölten. Just have a quick look where we are exactly. We are in the Olympia Center in the heart of Lower Austria. You see the map of Austria, Lower Austria, and this is St. Pölten. The Olympic Center is situated close to two wonderful lakes. It's a very good recreational center. You see lots of sports, soccer fields, but also indoor climbing and the speed wall outside. We're exactly on the right-hand side where you see the big running track and also the training the training center of the soccer lake, and here is also the big soccer stadium close to the both lakes. On the left hand side is the Vierhofener Lake, on the right hand side the Ratzersdorfer Lake, and right in the middle, just a few meters behind us, it's the River Traisen. These pictures were taken from the helicopter a few weeks ago, so at the moment it does not look very green because we are thirsty, or the nature is thirsty for rain for the last couple of weeks. But still, the surroundings, the football areas, and also the region here is quite good watered, so we can enjoy some nature, we can enjoy some leisure here, and we can enjoy speed climbing today. My expert is Lisa Dowenkinger from Austria, from Herzogenburg. Hey Lisa, yes. Welcome back. Thank you to have you here.
Thank you for inviting me again.
We talked about the weather, and we talked about the dust and the mist we have in the air. Today it's not so sunny, it's more cloudy, and the wind is also not blowing like yesterday. Can you say anything about the weather situation today? Is it different for the climbers? Is it, like we say in Austria, sausage, Wurst?
It's, I think it's relatively similar. However, due to the clouds, it's not as burning hot like yesterday. So you can see some of the athletes running around with jackets to keep warm. That was a rare sight yesterday. So I think it's actually, at the moment at least, a bit more comfortable. Other than that, it's very, very similar.
St. Pölten, you saw some aerials some seconds before. We also have some insights of the host city of the second time the European series here. Let's show some pictures of St. Pölten, of the capital city of Lower Austria, where they celebrated 40 years of electing to the capital city of this region. Means the city of the short distances. Lots of green but urban, and lots of history in St. Pölten, and lots of present contemporary arts, contemporary leisure, culture. You see the Museum Niederösterreich. You can also go shopping in the city center, and you can enjoy to be right in the center, and you can live on the markets, on the farmer markets every Thursday and Saturday, and you can live without compromise. It's like 20 minutes train ride away from the capital city of Austria, of Vienna. It's about a 1 hour train ride from the international airport of Vienna. So speed women's qualifications coming up next. We are currently seeing the training, the preparations. The men, we are at the moment at the heat number, let's see, should be one of the last one,
I
39.
think it's 39, yeah.
Okay, so let's go about some things that happened yesterday. Yesterday we had the youth finals with, I think an expected winner at the under 19.
Yeah, it was at least a clear favorite for the boys in the under 19 category, but the other categories were extremely exciting to watch.
Gilles Mailly, Léon Grosson and Florian Virapin, we had the under 19 men. At the women's, we have Evalina Rimasch, Maria Shimakova and Lisa Wucherer.
Lisa Wucherer, the rookie in her first international comp on
Yeah.
this level.
Under 17, the men with Maximilian Mislevitz, Georgia Villa, and Lachica Daskalov. Lots of times below 6 minutes, seconds. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. I come from the endurance sport. 2 minutes is like an hour. 5:90. The winner of the under 17 men and under 19 men is 5:15, and for the women's under 17 it's Lara Haselwanter, Elena Pastorell, and Vavera Mikaeva. So home goal for Austria.
Yes.
When you go back 1 year, last year we started with the speed competition here at the Olympic Center in St. Pölten, and we had an Austria winner at the men's race, which made everyone very proud, and he's back again. What do you think? What can we expect from him?
Well, so far his season was mixed, but he's definitely hungry for the next gold medal here in St. Pölten, close to his hometown. So I think we're going to see some exciting races, some exciting times.
So we have got 42 starters at the men's race.
Yes.
We've got 24 starters at the women's race. You explained before to me, so it's like equal at the qualification. We have got A and B route, and they change afterwards, and they have every time the same opponent, but it's not not a race against each other. It's more a race against the time.
Yeah, a lot of people. At least, like I tell my athletes, if you are seated in the qualification against an athlete that's a lot faster than you, it's a great opportunity because usually it depends on how mentally strong you are as well, but usually this faster athlete kind of like pulls you with them, and it's oftentimes easier to set a new PB if you run against a very fast athlete.
Yeah, we have got lots of double starters at the men and the women race. Is it something that makes you tired to compete in the day before, especially when you come up to the final? So you have got 2 rounds in the qualification, the best of 16, best of 8, best of 4, and the final.
It depends on what you're used to, really, I believe. If the infrastructure for you is pretty good and you have your fixed trainings and your fixed regeneration periods, then I think it's harder. But if you're used to a lot of trainings camps, a lot of trips on the weekends to go to either better or different facilities, then it's basically you're used to it. It's your day to day.
Okay. So we've got Maria Shimakova at the women's race. Alice Marcelli started yesterday. Stella Novak, Eva Mengoli, Ambre Esail, and so on. Let's see, from the Austrians. They weren't starting. We didn't have any Austrians yesterday at the women's race.
Yes, because Maya Walter sadly got injured and couldn't compete.
At the men's race is Gilles Meli, Leo Grosson, Ihor Pichka, Dario Ruiz, Eduard Osmans, Nick Ressmann. They started yesterday, so we're gonna explain it when they are on their heat. Yeah.
A lot of double starters.
So what's happening now at the wall? We wait a little bit until the preparation or the practice is over, and I think it's
that is the last heat. That was the last heat. Here we can see the cleaning crew going up and ensuring that the holds are in perfect condition for the qualification. You can see Tobias Reif, who was actually in 4th place at the under 17 category yesterday.
There's one thing I personally need to apologize. I think it made a big rounds in social media yesterday. First of all, English is not my mother tongue, so it can happen that there are some misunderstandings because of like language things. And the other things, if someone might feel a little bit or feel embarrassed or shocked what I said about women's racing, either in climbing or in other sports, that wasn't meant in any case that women's racing is not worth. It's more or less how can we make it more popular to people or to women attending competitions. And my background is endurance sport, and endurance sport, I see a lot of world-class athletes competing in marathon, competing in triathlon, and even though the women's, they don't get the attention and the men's get, because the men start with a shotgun, and the women, they are in a big field. They are in a big field also on the finish line, and that makes me very, very sad. And that's why at the triathlon here in St. Pölten, at the Ironman, we first in the whole world changed the whole format to give the women a 20 minutes before the men's race, so they have the opportunity to get like 60% of the on-air time in television in the main program of the ORF. So it's more or less about how to get the attention equal to the men in every sport. So this was my intention. So sorry for everyone who felt embarrassed yesterday. I hope this was clear in English. So thank you very much. And now back to the race. Back with the race. Here is the start list for the women's qualification. Ksenia Horilova. So another thing I need to apologize is my pronunciation of the names, but I don't think that we both get it 100% right. So Daria. Left, right. Okay, so Daria is the second one. Let's see.
We have Lere, Lucy, Eva, Maria, Sarah, Carla, Arianna, Johanna, Nagel, our local, Maria, Finja, Maria, Anna, Stella, Magdalena, Eva, Heitzea, Hanna, Emma.
So I just need to go to the roster, because this is the start list. You see left, right, at which heat they are in. But basically we have got the start list here. So Ksenia Horilova and Maria Svet are starting.
Yes, they're
at the first heat. They're opening the heats. This is part of the European Cup. 6 stations we have during the year. This is station number 3. And in the lead, let's see, from the registered women, there we have got the first woman from Spain with a personal best of 6 seconds 46 is Carla Martinez Vidal. Starting today, the third ranked in the cup is Ksenia Horilova. We're going to see now at the first heat, and Magdalena Blachniceka from Poland is on first position in the cup. Maria Laborda Sagesta is from Spain, is the 8th position. So we're going to see each other. We're going to see in the next heats here.
In the last minutes before the start of the qualifications, we wanted to thank our sponsors, that being the EVN, the Elmon AV Medien- und Sicherheitstechnik, IDEA Helvetia, Arbeiterkammer Niederösterreich, Altenverein Österreich, Sportland Niederösterreich, die Sparkasse Herzogenburg-Neulenkbach, die Maywald Apotheken, die Generali, die Stadt St. Pölten und natürlich die Naturfreunde Österreich.
Here they are, all the logos, just to go through a little bit. EVN is the main sponsor here, and this is the Lower Austrian Regional Power Supply, and Sportland Niederösterreich is from the government, the local government, for the regional government, the sports agency. It's for popular sports, for leisure sports, for recreational sports, as well as elite sports. Helvetia is an insurance. Austria Climbing is the Austrian sport, the official climbing federation here. Thank you very much. Arbeiterkammer is like the labor chamber. St. Pölten is the host city. Alpenverein is an organization that goes through the whole of Austria with lots of competitions, with lots of youth work, and so on for like alpine sports. Yeah, and Naturfreunde Herzogenburg. You're part of the Naturfreunde, right?
Yes.
Yes, okay, me too. But I started with skiing and not with climbing. So, let's go with the speed. Qualification, World Climbing Europe Series, St. Pölten 2026. It's the 3rd station, and here they are. Ksenia Horilova from the Ukraine, Maria Svet from Poland. Personal best 7 seconds and 2. Ksenia And Maria Sweat, personal best, 7 seconds and 9-1.
Maria actually struggled a lot in the practice with the friction, as a lot of people do. Xenia was on the podium, I think, last year, or 4th place.
I'm gonna look it up for you. Do you have it here? So we have Xenia with 7-7-0 and a fall
From Maria, sadly. You can see the slow-mo of Xenia. Very precise climber. With a reaction time of 0.18.
So next one is Daria Takova from the Ukraine again. She is in the cup at 9th position, 21 years old. She was not competing yesterday, that's for. And Anna Brocek coming from Poland, 28th position in the cup.
I think Anna is our most experienced climber in the women's field. She's currently 31 years old, but that just means you've seen everything and can adapt way quicker.
Daria's 21, so there's 10 years of experience between, not difference, experience.
Yes.
Between then. Qualification, Daria is going up. And
struggle a lot with similar reaction times, though problems with friction a lot. Like I said yesterday as well, St. Pölten is a wall with its difficulties, though it does not mean that fast times are impossible.
Let's go to another duet here on the wall. It's from Spain, Lera Ruiz de Argentaño Otano and Stella Novak.
From Slovenia. So Lera is currently standing in the 12th position in the cup, while Stella is at the 16th position. There.
Yesterday she had she was sixth, Stella, at the Youth Cup.
Yes.
So she's 17 years old, so was racing yesterday, and yeah, Lera make it with 8:39. So it's not a fight against each other, it's for the time, so they're fighting for the time getting up.
Now in the next heat, we see on lane A Mrazova Lucy from Czechia and Blachnicka Magdalena from Poland. Magdalena is currently standing in 4th position in the cup with a PB of 7.45, and Lucy is a bit younger, less starts in the comps. She so currently has a
33 position, and the personal best is 8:12, right?
Yes.
Yes, right. 8:12. She's 19 years old. Both are fresh today, so they didn't start yesterday. When I say fresh today, it means also it doesn't mean the others are not fresh today.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're professional enough to be also a generation during the night. So we are going to the next duet. Eva Hamilton, representing Great Britain, 19 years old. In the cup, she's currently ranked number 14 with a personal best of 7:42.
Against Eva Mengoli from Italy, who I think is not currently ranked in the European Cup.
Could be the one race. It says like 25.
Yes.
Yeah. Yesterday she was starting and finished in 10th position. Eva Mengoli, she is 18 years old on lane number B.
So Eva just did a false start, which is really unfortunate because the time would have been good by 0.07 seconds, which is really not much. But in the qualification, the climbers are quote-unquote allowed to do a false start. It was a rule change, I think, this year, because before, when you do a false start, you're automatically ranked all the way to the back.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're allowed to do it and have a second go.
Okay. I tried to went through the rules and regulations books, but it's
it's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah. So let's get Sarah Won.
Here we see Maria Šimkova.
Maria Šimkova, sorry.
And Haisea Pintuiliceta.
Maria Šimkova yesterday second position in the under 19th, and Haisea yesterday fourth position, and Maria
got silver.
Hits the wall with under 10 seconds.
Yes. So for the women, you want to look at the times for on this wall, probably below 9 seconds. But the PBs generally range from the fastest women. They range below 8 seconds. Now
you speak French?
Nope.
That's
I think it's
yeah. Sarah Won. Is it possible?
Against Dominik Hanna from Slovenia.
Dominik, Slovenia is in the cup, not ranked. Yesterday she was 19th position. Sarah didn't start yesterday. 26 years old, so she is in the late. Only not at the youth race as well as some others. They are competing today, and we're going up the wall.
Yes, in the last European Cup, Sarah got 14th. And she shows with the third best time. And actually a beta that mostly male athletes do in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So I can show you next time.
The way how they use the grip and to jump up and to get
the
speed.
The top part you just like most of the women, but in the middle she does the, I don't want to say men's beta, but it's more typical for the male athletes. So here we see Carla Martinez Vidal from Spain, currently ranked third in the cup, against Emma Campa from Italy, who is 28th.
16 years old. He competed yesterday in 15th position, and Carla.
She just comes with a win from Barcelona, her home competition.
And you see it.
You can see her form. 6.8.
So 6:46 is her personal best at international races. So it's quite close to that.
Yes. Yeah. With a really good reaction time as well.
So let's go to Austria. One more. Arianna Mortarino from Italy on the left side, 17th in the cup. 20 years old, against
Pinja Riffel. She also started yesterday and got 12th.
Ready?
And Pinja is going up the wall.
Arianna sadly with a bit more struggle.
Oh, that looks good. The replay. So, and now we're going to Austria. Johanna Nagel. Tell me everything about her.
I've known her for over 10 years now.
Okay.
She is one of the locals who trains on this wall almost daily, I'd say. And she is our second fastest woman currently, and she's hungry to get her Austrian record back.
So regarding the record, her personal record, the personal best is 7:32, 11th in the cup. Natalia is 7:58, so it's quite the same personal best. Let's see, Austria against Poland. Ooh, both
Both slipped, but
still
Johanna
it's
can
about the time.
recover
Yeah.
and slip again.
10:77. So when you've got a slip and you can hold the grip, then you're allowed to follow up the race. But if you lose the grip completely and fall into the rope, then it's over.
Yes.
Maria Laborda Sagaste from Spain. The next heat, 11th, against Ayla Jensen.
Ayla had a pretty rough practice with 2 falls right at the beginning. So let's see if she changes beta and goes over the corner. She tries to more again, can catch herself.
Maria.
Both have some struggles with friction. But in the end can both buzzer.
So, with the next heat, we've seen all competitors at the women's race. And then they changed the lane. So we have Finia Fassbender. We also saw her yesterday, 13th position in the under 19. And Ombre Essel, 11th yesterday. So, let's go. Fini Fassbender. 39th in the cup on the left side, the German. Ombre. Not in the cup correct, but maybe she gets the points today. Let's see. Personal bests are quite equal.
Just wanted to say clean run, but then Ombre had a big slip. Finia with the 9.0 is okay.
I just checked it. Maybe it's not updated our list, but her personal best is 9:03. So with 9:02, it's now a new personal best.
Now we are starting on the other lane. Heat number 30. Lane A, Maria Swift. And on lane B, India Marinio.
So we come back to basically heat 1 with Ksenia Horeilova and Maria Sweat.
Thank you, Mark. Ready?
Let's go.
Kind of slow reaction times from both, but good times still. Ksenia with the second best time of 7.6 currently. Maria's time should be 4th, if I've seen correctly.
Right now we go Daria Tarkova together with Anna Brocek. Daria is currently ranked on 12th position, 9 seconds. And Anna Brocek and here they are. The Ukrainian against the Polish woman Anna Brocek in the second round of the qualification. Oh,
mid-reactions, Anna falls. Daria has a clean run and can finish with 8.08.
which is the 5th or the 4th position at the moment. Yeah, it's the 4th position at the moment.
So here we see on the left Stella Novak from Slovenia, who competed yesterday as well, like we said before, against, it should be Haisea.
It's Lera Ruiz de Argaño Tano.
Yes.
Yeah. The long Spanish name. We've got at the men's race, we've got another long Spanish name, which is even longer. So, still on the left side, personal best 794.
Ready?
Stella finished 18th position in the first round.
Exact same reaction time from both. And Lera can buzzer with 7.81 seconds.
Which is the
Third.
third position.
Third
Yes.
position.
Yeah. And there's a spider. The camera crew told us there is a spider up at the camera.
Yeah.
Don't get rid of it. So maybe we can ask them with the cleaning guys, but I don't think that they are going up that fast, that far.
I think that's too far.
Yeah.
So next we see Magdalena Blachnicka against Lucy Mrazova. Both age 19 and 21.
So Magdalena, if nothing happens with the others, or if the others don't speed up that much, she is actually at the 4th position with 797 in the first run. So she could be, more or less safe to be in the finals afterwards. The best 16 are coming up to the final.
Lucy is quite fast currently, but with 8:20, it's a good time for her.
Yeah.
Almost at her PB of 8.12. That was a really clean run. Magdalena, you could see her speed up in the end a bit more. Well, that's of course Lucy.
Eva Mengoli now from Italy against Ava Hamilton from Great Britain. See the Italian on the left side and the British on the right.
They have really similar PBs. From Eva Mengoli it's 7.67 and from Ava it's 7.42.
At your mark.
The British team has been growing in the last couple of years, while the Italians are always such a huge starting field, and the run is clean from Eva.
Wow. So I guess both we're gonna see in the finals. Let's see, it's
4-5 from
4-5.
Eva.
It's somewhere in the middle 6th or 7th position. It's not updated now. Give me a second.
Anyway, in the next we see Haisea Pinto-Ilinceta against Maria Šimkova.
Second yesterday. Silver medal, and now from the youth to the seniors or to the elite, here she is.
At your mark.
Maria Šimkova 14th position at the moment.
Ready?
And Haisa
18th.
18th. So hey, for Haisa it's going up to the finals, but don't look that much.
So
8:26.
Maria could improve to 9th position. Haisea had a bit of a struggle in the lower part, probably the friction in the Tomoa.
Here's again the most famous spider here in the climbing world. So let's go to the next duet here.
Stella Novak.
And Hanna Dornik. No, Sarah?
No, Hanna Dornik against
Sarah Wowo.
Yes.
19th heat.
The Slovenians arrived with a little fan club. So you can always hear them.
You hear the Slovenians, you hear the French, and you hear the Italians. And sometimes the
Spanish.
Swiss. The Spanish as well, yeah. Sometimes the Swiss. Ale, 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 ale. Now you hear them.
Clean run from Sara with 8.0 in 5th position. Hanna didn't touch the pad correctly. Not sure if she just didn't reach it or if it wasn't hard enough.
So Emma Campa and Carla Martinez Vidal, the leader in the European Cup at the moment with 1,610 points, 24 years old. Yesterday, of course, not starting. She's not under 19. So, and on the lane A, it's Emma Campa from Italy. Yesterday, 15th position. She's one of those. They are climbing with glasses.
Yep.
With optical glasses. I think climbing for me, it was one of the reasons why I got contact lenses. But then I had them and I got all the chalk in my eye. I was not so happy about that.
Great time by Carla with a sub 8 again.
And the slip, she is coming down without hitting the buzzer. Yeah. But lots of people are going or choosing the contact lenses for climbing.
It depends. I think in speed you're far enough away from the wall that it doesn't affect you. In boulder, especially in slabs, so also in lead climbing, it's at least for me it's a bit harder to climb with the glasses.
So let's go Italy against Switzerland.
Pigna Riffel against Arianna Motorino. Kind of slow reactions from both, but so far a clean run from Pigna. And the 10th fastest time, Arianna had a lot of struggles and fell sadly at the top part.
Number 22.
All right, now we're going once again to Austria. Johanna Nagel.
Third to last heat against Natalia Bibro from Poland.
She's actually in the 11th position in the cup. Personal best 7:32. Johanna Nagel is fighting for her ticket in the finals. Let's see. She needs a time under 9:35. Yup.
8:19 and 8:61 by them. So was a clean run, not the fastest though from both.
Heat number 23. On lane A. Aya Janssen. And
Here we have our only competitor from the Netherlands, Ayla Jansen, against one of the big Spanish team.
Maria Laborda Sagaste. The Spanish, 21 years old. The Netherlands, the Dutch lady, she's 25. And they're ready to go on to their second run.
Better reaction time from Maria, but bigger struggle with the friction. Ayla hits it with 9.7, currently 19th time, so she has lost the ticket to the final already, sadly.
So this is the last qualification for the women's race. We've got Finja Fassbinder from Germany and Ambre Essel from France.
So currently in the lead we have Carla Martinez Vidal with a 6.8. After her, Xenia Horielova with 7.6, and Lere Ruiz de Argandonia Otano with 7.8. Similar reaction time by both athletes.
Finja wants to go to the finals. The final cutoff time is 9:02, and
she got it.
She got it.
On the 16th place now, Finja Fassbinder with a time of 8.93 seconds.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was the qualification for the women's race. Just for your schedule, it's 11:50 here in Austria. Originally planned, the final would be scheduled at 1 o'clock, so I think they're gonna skip it a little bit,
yes,
because we started with a delay of 20 minutes. But
yeah. I've got the notice that we're probably gonna start at 13:30 for the final.
okay.
Here we have the results again in the layover. In the background you can see the cleaning crew.
The spider on the right camera, please. Thank you.
I think they're too short for it.
Yeah.
Our tallest cleaner got injured yesterday, sadly, so...
Yeah, you need a telescope brush.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, cool. So nevertheless, we can live with the spider in the camera. We are heading up with the men's race, with the men's qualification, and here we have 42 starters. 42 confirmed starters. Yeah. Here's the start list. Lorenz Bogenstorfer
starts the qualifications in Heat 1.
Sveni Knick, Sam Rigby, Lukas Knapp from Austria, from France, Marius, and so on. Just have a look at the starting list. Find your beloved ones. It's quite a lot here, but I'm sure lots of people are watching it because of each and every athlete here, no matter which rank in the cup or which position last year here at the World Climbing Europe Series.
So do you have it?
Well, it's not, but we can talk a little bit about the start list. Yesterday, go for a standing for the European Cup. Gilles Meili from Switzerland is first in the European Cup. André Godal and Jérôme Morel 4th and 5th. Then we have got on 6th position the man with the longest name, Alberto Garcia Rodriguez de Sepúlveda. Hope I pronounced it right. Miguel Gomez Barrios from Spain. So 2 Spanish, 1 French, 1 British, 1 Swiss in the top 8. And then Yeah.
Nacho Terga Flamaric in the 10th position, so another Spaniard. You can see just the quality and quantity of the Spanish team.
So Gilles Meili, also the winner yesterday from the under 19th age category.
Currently holding the wall record of 5.15 seconds.
Wow. Let's see if he improved today. And our defending champion, Kevin Amon. In which heat do we have a look on him? Kevin Amon
is coming in the 10th heat.
Okay.
So we have a bit of a time until then. Now we have Lawrence Bogestorfer on lane A and Sevnik Nick on lane B.
23 years old against 34 years. It's quite the same age gap that we had before at the women's race.
Yeah.
So Nick is here.
No,
Oh, sorry, 18
and
years.
23.
23. I had a look at the number at the cup position. At the cup position is 34. Yeah. I had a look at that. I went, that's 34. What?
Yeah, I was confused as well.
Yeah.
Quick reaction times.
Wow.
Lawrence with problems with the friction.
No!
Nick didn't quite.
And Lawrence.
Both are pretty frustrated already. The wall showing again its difficulties.
So saying Ripke, 18 years old, coming from Great Britain, Cup 51 position, and Lukas Knapp on the lane B. He is
29, and Cup position is also 29. Lucas actually has a company on the side, and next to climbing and competing, he works 40 hours plus in his company.
Lucas, yeah, last year 19th in St. Pölten, so hopefully he knows
barely
the wall.
Barely out of the finals.
Yeah.
The man with the pink heels.
The pink heels, yeah. You're right.
Good race, and 5.7 by Lucas.
Let's watch it again. Quick. Let's have a look at the pink shoes, yeah.
Sponsored by Butora Europe.
So let's go to the next heat number 3. Marius Payet-Gaborion, coming from France, and Samuel Graziani from Italy. Both not racing yesterday. Marius 20 years old, Samuele 19 years old.
As you can see, some of the harness they are harder to clip into for the belayers. For this harness of Samuele, it's kind of alright, but some are so small loops. It's really tricky.
It will be tricky to get it out. Who let the dog out? Who?
He's not happy to be without his owner. Exact same reaction time, clean heats, and a slip by Samuele, and Marius finishes with the second best time of 5.97. So yeah, I think for the men's you probably will need a time below 6 seconds for the finals.
And now he's someone we saw yesterday as well. He finished 12th position. Mark Salomon from Slovenia and Tommaso Magni from Italy. It's number 12 in the current European standings. 5.56 his personal best, quite the same as 5.96 as Mark Salomon.
So Tommaso, one of the few competitors climbing with sunglasses today.
Even though there is less sun than yesterday. And
Yeah, but
yesterday we
it's
didn't
still
have
very bright because
bright,
the
yeah.
the clouds are reflecting so much.
And here we go.
Good reaction times
Wow.
and clean run from Tommaso. 6.6, 6.06 of course, and not quite as clean run from Mark, and 8.1. Now we see on lane A Morel Jérôme from the French team against Wagner Maximilian, one of the Austrian competitors.
I also ran yesterday. I was climbing yesterday. For the cup position, Jérôme is currently ranked position number 5 in the European Cup. So he's aiming for extra points to keep the top 5 and maybe
He
has a
also
chance to get up.
He also was in the top 4, I think, last year. So of course he wants to beat his position from, well, last year. Mid-reaction time, Maxi struggling with the friction. Clean run by Jérôme and a 5.39 as the new best currently.
Heat number 5. It was.
Next we have Giorgiani Alessandro.
Finished 12th last year in St. Pölten, so he knows the wall at least a little bit.
Was on campus on Friday and indoors training a bit to stay activated against Anne Kostomaj from Slovenia.
So the official warm-up or training center is in Herzogenburg at the Boulder Kraftwerk.
Yeah, if
Right.
someone would need more space than we have here. But so far, I think everyone is...
He's happy here with the indoor climbing.
Yes.
This is in fact where I started my first climbing in the middle of the 90s. So this was built up in, I think, 1992 or something. And I started to climb here in 1993 or 1994. Alessandro and Anje.
Mid-reaction times, Alessandro struggling with both.
Ah, okay, he gets a grip back, but
sadly a fall from Anne.
doesn't look very happy, sound very happy at least.
I wonder why.
So, Nick Ressmann, coming from Germany. Yesterday he finished on 7th position, and Aurélien Guérin. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Nick Ressmann on the Route A. And once again, the clapping you mentioned yesterday. Clap,
Yes.
clap, 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 the muscles.
Like I said yesterday, I saw someone slapping themselves a bit in the face
Yeah.
before coming out.
As long as if it slaps in his face.
Oh, very slow reaction from Aurélien. But with a 6.0, it's okay.
It's okay. And it's Gilles Meili, the leader in the cup, the winner from yesterday. And what do you think of his performance possibilities today?
I'm excited if we can see maybe a sub 5 from him. His PB is 4.85. I think it was in the World Cup or in Barcelona maybe.
Luke Turner on the right side from Great Britain. He is in the cup on the 35th position. His personal best is about 1 second slower than Gilles.
So maybe we can see a PB from him.
Yep. The wall looks fast. And as you mentioned, fast athletes on one side can push the others.
New first place now, Gilles with 5.38. It should be, if I remember correctly, just 1/100th of a second faster than the former first place. Yes, Jérôme Morel had 5.39 and he has 5.38 seconds.
Basically the time is measured in 1/1000th of a second,
Yes.
but they only show it's rounded up to 100th of a second, except when it goes to a tie. So
Yes.
when it's exactly the same, then we look at the third digit after the point.
Also, sometimes the athletes have, like, for example, Marius Paye Gaborio, he has 5.97 and probably 0. So the last number falls, and for the others, the last number shows.
Kevin Amon, let's watch him at the next one. This is Moritz Seiler and Timur Taş. Timur from Turkey has a slip, and
Moritz, I think, was also competing yesterday. If I
Moritz 10th position, yes. Yeah.
So also in the finals. Now we have one of the locals again, now living in Innsbruck though, Kevin Amon on lane A.
Defending St. Pölten champion from the inaugural event last year in 2025.
Against good old Andrew from the emerging team of Great Britain.
Got the medal in Barcelona, fourth in the cup and in the youth cup. No, was it? He's fourth in the youth cup, fourth in the cup. So, and in Barcelona he was on the top 3.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. So
Kevin is in the cup further behind because he concentrates on the World Cups instead of the European Series. Good reaction from Kevin. Clean run. And 5.29. So a new first place for Kevin. Andrew also buzzering now.
So the way to the final looks good and is definitely made here with this time.
Yes. You can watch Kevin and the others. So Kevin actually has a beta that only he does worldwide. He steps a bit differently than everyone else in the top part.
Alberto Garcia Rodriguez de Sepúlveda from Spain in the cup in the 6th position against Süleyman Vural from Turkey, 19 years old. The Turkish against 19 years old. The Spanish are both the same age, or at least born in the same year. It's like in every major sports, it counts the year and not the actual age. So if you're born on the 1st of January and on the 31st of December, you can be in the same age category, but they're still a year apart.
Yes,
yeah.
That's hard for a lot of athletes.
So last year, Alberto, 13th in St. Pölten.
He has some really good times, some really good outcomes, Alberto, and now shows that again with this time of 5.73.
This is the 12th heat now. Michal Mucaj from Poland against Adriano Egidi from Italy. Both in the European series, not very often mentioned. So Michael is currently on 50th position. Yesterday he finished 13th position at the under 19.
It always depends on who focuses on
What do you
cup.
concentrate on?
Yeah.
Ready?
So very good reaction by Adriano. And a 5.75. Which
Sixth
puts...
position.
Yes.
So are there a couple of athletes there doing speed and lead as well? On the
Leader
European?
very, very seldom leader.
Okay, more the boulders.
Yeah, sometimes in the youth categories you have some people that still do boulder cups. On national level, I don't know. It's more common to do these comps on national level. Because also scheduling problems happen if you the further you get. So, but yeah. So here we see Aslan Hassan Mansour from Turkey and Vial Sofian from the Switzerland. He also competed yesterday and got
Yesterday,
ninth.
ninth position.
Sadly, big struggles from both.
The 18th position. So this is not a time that is enough for the final, but still the speed in between was good. But there was the slip and there was the mistakes at the beginning. Let's go to the next heat. It's heat number 14. Elias Unterberger representing Austria against Alexander Dochvan
From Ukraine.
Elias last year also here, but he didn't reach the final. 28th position.
Yesterday he got 16th. So let's see if he can confirm his form of yesterday.
At your marks.
There's once again the Adiletten on the right side.
Yeah.
We talked about this yesterday.
Mid-reaction, but clean run so far from Elias. Struggling a bit with the power output though.
At the moment the time is enough for the final, but there's still the second round, so when they
Yes.
change the route, so it's nothing
Change
in
the lane.
the lane, yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing in.
Next we see on lane A from the Ukraine, Osmans Eduard, and on lane B, Codina Pineda Oriol from the Spanish team.
Also last year in St. Pölten, Oriol, but he didn't reach the final. He was then ranked with the qualification time under 27. And last year, Eduard, he was not competing in St. Pölten. Last yesterday, 6th position in the under 19 category.
Yeah, I think he just got under 19 this year.
And he had his personal best yesterday.
Yes. So fast start from Oriol.
And
Bit
fast
of the
run.
struggles, but he didn't hit the pad.
Let's see what happens. We
Yeah,
see
he was below.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah.
He was right on the bottom edge. Now we see the next Austrian, Alexander Bergmann.
Against the Spanish
Unach.
Unachutera Flameric. 10th in the cup at the moment, Unac from Spain, and Alexander is 28th in the category. Didn't race yesterday, although he's 18 years old. Last year, didn't reach the final.
Alexander is now in the under 21 category. So sadly he couldn't start yesterday.
Okay. So this is one
He's
where
too
the,
old now.
where the age turns this year. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, he's old. Not sure about the list, but sometimes the lists say they are counting the year born, and sometimes
Yeah.
the list counting exactly on the birth date.
Yeah.
So
So we had now a bit of a waiting time for the wind. Very fast reaction by Unarch. Good times from both with sub 6. Very clean, very precise from the Spaniard. Now we see the silver medalist from yesterday in the under 19 category, Grosset Leo from the French team, and Musaj Mateus from the Polish team.
he was 920th position yesterday, so he also didn't reach the final.
So he's here to get some faster times than yesterday on this wall.
It's the 17th heat now we're in.
So we're almost at half point.
Ready?
And here we go.
Clean run from Leo. Fourth best time with 5.65. Mateus with big struggles in the lower part. I also find it really interesting who is climbing with socks in their climbing shoes and who is not. I think it's still...
The one with the socks, they borrowed the shoes.
I don't think at this level they do that anymore.
Just joking.
I know.
But you see it in the climbing hall, the one with the socks, they borrowed the shoes. So, yesterday, the fourth position, Ihor Pichka against Miguel Gomez Barrios from Spain. Eighth position in the cup, Miguel. And Igor is in the cup. Ihor
is not ranked, so I think that this might be the first elite European Cup that he's starting this year.
Miguel was ninth position last year in St. Pölten, so he came out of the top 10.
Both have similar enough PBs. Let's see if they can push each other. Quick enough reactions, small struggle from Ihor. Miguel is better currently with a 5.38 and second best time.
Second best time of the qualification at the men's elite today.
So
World Climbing Europe Series in St. Pölten 2026. We are nearly done with the first round, and then is coming the second round where we change the lanes.
Francesco Ferranti for the Italian team. He has a little paw print tattooed on his triceps. I just saw.
Francesco and Adam Filip from the Czech Republic, 20 years old, in the cup on 43rd position.
Against Francesco, who is aged 20, but not ranked in the cup.
5:55, the personal best on the left side against 6:19, personal best on the right side. Let's go. Heat number 19, and Adam slips, but Adam makes the way up. He's not falling. Let's see. 6:08. So, and 11:47.
Now we're in the 20th heat with Sajak Robert from Poland and Andres Ruiz Dario from Spain.
Dario yesterday on Saturday in the under 19 on the 5th position. Robert was yesterday also competing at the 15th position.
So made it into the final, but sadly lost his first round.
Last year Robert was here in St. Pölten, didn't make it to the final. He was ranked on the rank 29.
Mid-reaction, big struggles from Robert. Dario can make a clean run, but misses the pad as well.
Yeah, this is ranked on the fall, but it was a clean run until the pad.
I think he takes it with humor.
Yeah.
Judging by his reaction now. So in the last heat for the first round, we have from Germany Hamka Max, and for Austria, for the ÖAV Innsbruck, Lukas Windischer.
Lukas also not in the final last year. He's in the cup on the 14th position.
Yeah, one of the fastest Austrians at the moment with a PB of 5.4, I think, 1 seconds. The young athlete is now also his first year in the under 21 category.
And here we go.
Good reaction time from both. Max with a big stumble and a 5.716 best time from Lucas on lane B.
Which looks good for the finals.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I said. I think you will need the sub 6 and then you should be good.
Should be safe and sound in the final. Let's see.
Let's see if my prediction is reading coffee or if it's
Astrology. No. So, Svenik, we are back again with the same duets as we had in the route in the first round. But now we changed routes, we changed lanes. Nick is now on lane A.
And Lorenz Bogestoffer on lane B.
So, best time at the moment, Kevin Amon 5:29, Miguel Gomez Barrios 5:381, and Gilles Mailly 5:386. To be in the final, you need at least 6:08 at the moment. Let's go.
Mid-reaction times, Lawrence again struggling with the friction at the Tomoa. Nick brings through a clean run.
6:15, which brings him to 7th position. So this is heat 22, and now we're going to heat 23. Lukas Knapp from Austria against Sam Rigby from Great Britain. 51st position in the cup, and Lukas is on the 29th position in the cup.
Lukas, you can see the tape on his finger. He had an injury right at the start of the season, but he can definitely prove with his first time how he is back again. He's starting for the NFÖ, so the Naturfreunde Salzburg. One of the few people from the state in speed climbing.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Big slip from Lucas, and he already knows that he can't beat his time from first run, so he lets go. Sam does basically the same thing. That's what I said yesterday, the men, they can't pace if they can't beat their first time. Basically it's over, so...
To keep the power. Samuele Graziani from Italy and Marius Payat-Gaborion from France. You see Marius at the moment on rank 11. 300ths of a second below 6 seconds, so 5:97. And Samuele Graziani
Ready?
Let's go.
Similar reaction, similar time with 5.73 and 5.79.
At the moment, both good chances to be in the final.
And here you can see how close the men's field is. So Marius now is on the 9th position and Samuele only on the 11th.
25th heats going up. Marc Chalamon on the right-hand side and Tommaso Magni on the left-hand side on the wall. Route A for the Italian, route B for the Slovenian.
Let's see if we can hear the fan club again.
Yeah.
They all have coordinated shirts and everything.
At the mark.
Speed climbing fan I saw yesterday.
Yes.
A shirt standing the whole time in the camera. So Marc Chalamon, right, the Slovenian, Italian,
Ready?
Tommaso Magni. And here we go.
Big
Ooh.
stumble by Marc. Tommaso is frustrated, of course.
This is not a time to come under the top 16.
Sadly. Next we see one of the lower Austrians, Maximilian Wagner on lane A against Jérôme Morel on lane B. Jérôme, we already said last year, was under the best. No, I mixed him up.
Jérôme, last year he was
14th.
15th, but he didn't.
Because sadly he did a false start in the
Best
finale.
of 16. Yeah.
At the mark.
So you see on
But
the left side
Jérôme
detail.
has also a PB under 5 seconds. So
Ready?
the potential is definitely here. Currently he is placed 4th, has some big slips. Maximilian Wagner can better himself to the 24th position, but sadly that does not, the 7 seconds are not enough for the finale.
So here is coming next, the heat 27. Heat 27, Anje Kostomai from
Slovenia as well.
Alessandro Giorgiani from Italy. Last year 12th position, so he was in the final, in the best of 16. And Andre, personal best, is 5:89. And let's go concentrating.
Again, for everyone watching, you can look at the rituals each of the athletes has. I think that's very interesting to kind of keep track. Quick reaction times, big slip by Alessandro. Anne brings through a clean run, is now in the 15th position. That's kind of the hot seat with a 6:06.
Yes, coming the next duet is Aurélien Guérin and Nick Ressmann from Germany.
Nick was competing yesterday.
Was
And
7th position. Nick Ressmann at the moment on 18th position.
Aurélien is currently 16th place in the cup and 27 years of age.
Ready?
Very, very quick reaction from Aurélien with 0.10,
which
the 5th fastest time currently.
brings him much points up, much places up on the 5th position.
Between his two teammates, Jerome and Leo.
So,
now again, attention to Gilles Mailly, the winner of yesterday, and the man with the fastest PB currently in the field.
Luke Turner from Great Britain. His PB, once again, we mentioned it before, about 1 second slower than the winner from yesterday and the leader in the European Speed Cup.
Yeah, like I said, the team of Great Britain is emerging and getting stronger each year and probably even each comp. So I'm excited to see if they can better their times today.
Ready?
And here we go, let's see.
You can hear the Gilles, sadly.
Keeps the energy for the finale.
6.11 by Luke. So as well, sadly no finale for him, I think. Now
Yeah,
we have
Moritz, sorry.
Yeah.
Timur Taş from Turkey and Moritz Seiler from Germany. Sorry. Timur from Turkey. Sorry, Turkey isn't right, it's Turkey or the Turkish Republic. As they renamed it internationally about 3 or 4 years ago.
probably like Czechia.
Czechia and Czech Republic, yeah. Yeah.
Ready?
Let's see if one of them can claim their finale ticket. Sadly not.
Yeah, this is what you mentioned. You
But
need to have a time under 6 seconds.
Yes. Timo was very close to his PB of 7.64. No, actually he beat it by a bit. It was 7.61, I think. Now
Defending champion here. Heat number 31. Andre Goldal and Kevin Amon. He's back again. And Kevin is also leading
with 5.295 seconds.
So he's looking up. This is the way to the final, but he already made it. So but he's also here to show his strength and
get the world record back.
The world record back, yeah. Was taken yesterday.
By Gilles.
Ready?
Clean run so far. And 5.12, he has the world record.
5.12 and some thousands of a seconds we don't see here in the official result, but they are still measured, and yeah, once again, which places him in the favorite role here.
Definitely one of the favorites. 5.124 it was exactly. I gotta write that down in
in the notes.
Yes.
The wall notes.
Because yesterday I almost forgot.
And always people ask when they're standing here, so hey, you know this wall, what's the fastest time? What's the wall record, not the world record? Okay, we have got Alberto Garcia Rodriguez de Sepúlveda on the right-hand side, and Süleyman Vural from Turkey on the left side.
And looking at my notes, I've realized that Carola Martinez Vidal actually broke the record as well with 6.80. Yep. Before it was 7 seconds straight.
5.95 here. also brings him to the final. And it's so dense, the top 16. It's so close together. Heat number 33.
Currently, the 16th place has 6.061 seconds.
Not even a second. The gap to the first one. Adriano Egidi from Italy against Michael Mutzai from Poland. Yesterday he finished on the 13th position. Maybe you heard it, this was the helicopter because we talked yesterday. It's not only very close to the city center, it's also very close to the university hospital here in St. Pölten, the venue we are here. So St. Pölten, a city which is pretty much everything on one place. And there is the bicycle highway going through St. Pölten, which is the Treisen. Yeah, it's a go. So you go left or right, and then you are somewhere else. Okay,
Adriano, big stumble. And sadly for Michael, also no finale ticket. I think I didn't see it completely, but I think it was a clean run, but just not as powerful as some of his opponents.
Yeah, and you know,
maybe not as confident, I can say that for sure, but either way, not fast enough. Now we're at heat 34.
Sofiane Vial from Switzerland and Hassan Mensur Aslan from Turkey. This is the Turkish climber. Now it's all about getting under these 6 seconds for the finale.
Have very different PBs, those two. Sofiane, a big slip, sadly.
Yeah, this was the way to the finale.
Yes.
For both.
Both pretty frustrated with this run, of course. In heat 35, we see on lane A, Dofan Alexander, and on lane B, one of the Austrians for the ÖAV Innsbruck, Unterberger Elias. Elias yesterday made it barely into the finale, but had to let Schill
go his way. 16th position. Out of yesterday we had 44, I think.
I think yes.
Yeah, which is good. A quite decent result for the young Austrian. 18 years old Elias, and here we go.
Currently the 26th position.
And 4, 5, 6, no, both not. So.
But they can gather valuable experience in the elite field.
Heat number 36. We now have Oriol Godina Pineda from Spain, currently ranked 20th in the cup, and Alexander Bergmann from Austria.
No?
No.
Osmans Eduard from the Ukraine.
Yeah, years ago. Sorry.
Alexander comes in the next heat.
Next heat, yeah. Sixth position for Eduard Osmans yesterday. I think we were chatting about there was a moment when we didn't see him in the result, but I think it was a mistake in the timing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks good for Oriol. Yes, in the 8th place with 5.73. That makes now, I think, Nick Ressmann on the 16th position. Yes. So now he's really in the hot seat. Sadly, Eduard had some stumbles.
So, but now the Spanish Unachutera Flamerik and Alexander Bergmann on the left-hand side on the route. No, on the right-hand side on Route B. Yeah.
They currently hold the 14th and 15th position respectively.
So they need to fight now.
Yes. Let's see if they can beat their times of 5.79 and 5.98 respectively.
Ready?
Very fast reaction of Unaj. 5.99 from Alex, sadly.
Yeah, still
Unaj.
the 13th position for Umaj, and
Alex sadly couldn't barely beat his own time.
heat number 38 now, Mateusz Mucaj from Poland and Leo Grosset, yesterday's second place silver medal winner, Leo Grosset from France. On the right side, Mateusz is here on the Route A, the left side, Leo on the right side.
Leo currently is in 6th place with a time of 5.65. His PB clocks in at 5.2. So there is still a little bit left in him.
It comes from the Austrian, still a bisschen.
Yeah.
The whole weekend my brain is like mixed up.
Yes. Quick reaction from Leo and clean run with 5.48. So
brings him on 5th position here.
Now he overtakes Aurélien Guérard, his teammate, but can't quite reach Jérôme Morel. So still the French are in a row.
Miguel Gomez Barrios, heat number 39 on the Route A on the left side. And the second one on the wall is Ihor Pichka, yesterday 4th position on Route B on the right side, coming from the Ukraine.
Ihor with a PB of 5.5. So this comp today doesn't really go his way currently. So let's see what he can show in his second qualifications run.
Thank you, Mark. Ready?
And here we go.
Miguel currently holds the second fastest time. Can he go closer to Kevin? No.
Still the second fastest time. And Ihor, yeah.
Sadly with a big stumble at the top.
Ihor says goodbye to St. Pölten.
For this year.
For this year, we're going to see each other next year, hopefully. Last year it was a little bit later in August.
Yes, 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later, it was around the
16th.
Around the holidays, or the long weekend, yeah. And it was also around in St. Pölten is the FM4 Frequency Festival.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. It was. I think it was 1 weekend later. On the same weekend, I know.
Something about that.
Can't remember exactly, but
I don't follow the frequency, so
if you want to visit St. Pölten and if you want to have like cool music and a cool atmosphere, there are like 50,000 people coming to St. Pölten in the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and they are camping next to Dreisen.
Yes.
Yeah, which I'm wondering, because every day I go with a bicycle here and I see the Dreisen. It's not much water in it, and I'm really wondering how they managed that this year. But let's see.
So
back to climbing.
Adam Philipp on lane A against Ferranti Francesco. Good time by Francesco. Sadly, big struggle for Adam. Francesco now in the 13th position. So
second to last heat now, 41 heat. Dario Andres Ruiz and Robert Sejak Poland against Spain. Spanish athletes on the left side.
So Francesco just kicked out Nick Ressmann from the final. And now Alexander Bergmann, the Innsbruck athlete, is now on the hot seat.
Dario finished yesterday on the 5th position. So he was in the semi-finals, and let's see how far he goes today.
Today is not really going his way. I think he missed the pad in the first run.
Something like this.
Ready?
But he was quite fast. Yeah. No. Ah.
Struggles for both and clocks in at 16th, kicking out Alex Bergmann with a time of 5.95 seconds. So just 0.03 of a second faster than the now 17th Alex Bergmann. In the last heat, we see Lukas Windischer, also from the ÖAV Innsbruck, against or with Max Hamke from the German team.
So for everyone who watched the schedule before, we scheduled originally for 1 o'clock the finale, but I think we make a little bit longer break, at least at 1:15. Or do we have an official time at the moment?
I think it was 1:30.
1:30, okay. But let's confirm
Lucas with a clean run and 5.53, getting closer to his PB.
So this was the last heat of the qualification.
And yes, the final will start at 13:30, so in a quarter of an hour.
45 minutes for a break, and here is the result. Kevin Amon with the new wall record, 5.12. Miguel Gomez Barrios, 5.381, and then Gilles Mailly, the Swiss, won yesterday, 3.86. On 3rd position, and then we are going down. The next Austrian, Lukas Windischer, on 7th position. And here's the next Austrian.
Lukas Knapp on place 11 with 5.74.
And unluckily, Alexander Bergmann, a fallout of the finale, on 7th position.
Against Dario Andres Ruiz with 5.95, the last one in the finals.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a break. 1:30, it will be the finale. We're going to start with the women races, with the women finale, and then we are heating up with the men's finale here in St. Pölten. Enjoy some highlights we recorded during the qualifications from both from the women's and from the men's race. And Lisa and me are back again in about 45 minutes. very warm welcome here in St. Pölten. This is the final of the European Cup 2026 for World Climbing European Cup. Good to have you here again. My name is Claudio and I'm very pleased that Lisa is also on my side. She's an expert yesterday and today, and we're going right into the finals. And Lisa, you're not only the expert here on the live stream, you're also one of the organization team. And we want to say thank you to all the amazing sponsors.
Yeah, thank you for all our sponsors. Without you, this event couldn't happen the way it did, or does still. We thank the EVN, Elmon AV Medien und Sicherheitstechnik, IDEA Helvetia, Arbeiterkammer Niederösterreich, Alpenverein Österreich, Naturfreunde Österreich, Sportland Niederösterreich, Sparkasse Herzogenburg-Neulenkbach, den Maywald Apotheken, der Generali und der Stadt St. Pölten natürlich.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going right into the finals, the best of 16. We're starting with the women finals. First against the 16th from the qualification, and the first will be Carla Martinez Vidal against Finia Fassbender from Germany, so from Spain and from Germany. This is the bracket we see for the start list for the best of 16 final. Carla against Finia, Maria against Lucia, Magdalena against Natalia, and so on. And they are ready to go.
Carla broke the wall record in the qualifications, so now it sits at 6.80. And
so the best time 7.96 and 6.80 was in the 2 rounds of the qualification, and Finia brings 8.93 from the qualification as her best time to the finals. There was an end.
Yeah, so Carla is of course in a clear advantage, as we can see. Her routine and her speed is unmatched. 6.92.
We bring from Heat 1 from the best of 16 final, and we are heading to the heat number 2. Maria Svet, coming from Poland, 21 years old. She brings 8.202 from the qualification, and against Lucia Mruckova from the Czech Republic, 8.209. So they are very, very, very close together. It's the 8th versus the 9th from the qualification.
Yeah, this battle is almost always the most interesting, because it's usually they are this close together. So let's see who can make it to the next round.
See the Polish athlete on the left side,
because she did have the slightly faster time.
And Lucie, she has like 7 thousandths of a second slower than her opponent. And ready to go.
Lucy had a way better reaction time. Maria stumbling, but Lucy has some troubles as well.
8.95, and she goes up to the quarterfinal. Just watch a little bit how she's climbing up to the buzzer before we introduce the next athlete. It's Magdalena Blachnicka from Poland and Natalia Biro from Poland again. So a Polish battle now in the heat number 3. Magdalena brings 7.97 from the qualification. Natalia 8.61 from the qualification.
It's always hard to race your teammate.
But you train it in training.
Well, but in a training it doesn't matter.
Yeah. And here it hurts a little bit.
Yeah. Because you want your teammate to do well, but you also, of course, want yourself to do well.
Magdalena and
Similar
Natalia.
reaction. Currently Magdalena in front, but Natalia can close the gap.
.864. It's the second best time now in this final best of 16. Carla had 6:92.
So we will see Natalia in the next round on lane A because of the seating, even though she was 13th in the qualification.
The next heat, Sarah Vauvant from France and Eva Menoli from Italy. Sarah brings an 8:01 from the qualification and 8:45 from Eva. Just one race she had with the time. The other one, the second race, was with the false start. And yeah, here we go. Sarah on the left side, Eva on the right side.
This could go both ways as well, especially because Eva, in the last years, she had a lot of trouble to complete her runs clean. But the potential is definitely there. You could see her slip in the Tomoa, but Sarah has some troubles. Eva can close.
Ooh.
Almost.
Sarah Vauvant, we're gonna see her in the quarterfinal after we complete this final best of 16, and we have got the men's best of 16 here.
So that the women have a bit more time to regenerate.
Kensilia Horilyova on the left side from the Ukraine, and Ava Hamilton from Great Britain now on the right side.
Xenia was the second best woman in the qualification. Ava barely made it into the finals as 15th.
In terms of the qualification, there's a 1.19 second advantage of Ksenia. But it all doesn't matter now. It's all about who will be first up.
Ready?
Mid-reaction, Ava slips, but Xenia also does not have the best run. But she can buzzer at 9:23.
So it's coming up. The next one, Johanna Nagel.
Against Maria Shimkova. Johanna is one of the locals here. Maria is the silver medal winner of yesterday's under 19 category.
And she's only 0.07 behind Johanna in the qualification. It's the 7th against the 10th, so it's a very close gap here in this region on the ranking of the qualification. So this is something you watch on the YouTube channel of World Climbing Europe and as well on the channel of sportlandniederösterreich.tv. And if you want to watch a summary of this race, you're gonna see it today in the regional ORF program and next Sunday in the national white program. Here we go.
Clean start from both.
Oh, it's like a mirror in the middle.
Yes.
Wow.
No! And sadly, small stumble at the end from Johanna. She didn't quite reach high enough with her foot on that last placement.
So here you see again the view from the top. The next heat, Lera Ruiz de Argendonia Ottano against Emma Campa, Spain against Italy. Best time 7:81 for the Spanish and 8:67 for the Italian competitor. So Emma was yesterday in the U19 15th with the best time of 12:68. It was yesterday.
Ready?
Let's see if the wind holds.
Oh,
And Emma
the
Kumper
Italian.
can take it.
There's the last heat coming up for this final, the best of 16 in the women's race. Just watch a little bit of the replay before we introduce the last two opponents. Daria Takova from the Ukraine against Zbigniew Riffel from Switzerland. So, Daria on the left, Zbigniew on the right.
The 6th against the 11th competitor from the qualifications.
Also quite close with the best time in the qualification, but
Zbigniew
it
with
all
a
matters
big
now.
stumble, but Daria as well. But Daria can keep the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to round of 16.
Now we come to the leader of the men's qualifications, the local with the wall record and the Austrian record, Kevin Amon.
The defending champion from last year.
Yeah, of course, against Dario Andres Ruiz. Here we see the bracket for the women. You can see Carla, Lucy, Natalia, Sara, Xenia, Maria, Emma and Daria make it to the quarterfinals.
So, back to the men. Kevin against Dario, Marius Alberto, Jerome against Francesco, Leo against Adriano, Miguel, Samuel, Lucas. Yeah. Okay, let's start with Kevin Amon, the defending champion. The fastest qualification time, 5:12. Personal best, 5:03. And he is aiming for a sub 5, you told me today.
Yes, he says the wall has it in it, has it in itself
There's the possibility to
run sub 5 again, since his Austrian record. We're currently having a bit of a wind break. Sadly, the wind comes a bit differently than yesterday.
Now it's an eastern wind. Yesterday we had a southwest wind, so it is well shaded. From the one hand from the sun and the other way from the wind. But now, concentrate here.
Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, the defending champion on the left side. The fastest man on this. Oh, slip and
Kevin. And slip
Yeah.
from Dario.
Wow.
He touched his head in disbelief.
I think no one believed it.
But that's the fun thing in speed, like you don't know what happens. Here you can see how
Yeah, I want to
far
say
the lanyard is blown away by the wind. But
this is something you need to. We need to make like calculations how fast he was on the last half of the wall. I think he was faster than a sub 5 minutes seconds thing. So Marius
Paye Gabriel against Alberto Garcia Rodriguez de Sepulveda.
5:7.32 against 5:7.34. 0.02 of a second in between those two from the qualification. Yeah, the wind blows again. It's coming like slightly also from the north, which is heading directly to the wall. But it's always some wind chest, so We need to wait a little bit until we can start. But still, there's no planned longer interruption if the wind is like in this condition, if the conditions are all the same for everyone.
I think Alberto hesitated a bit because of the wind, and that is something in the men's field you can't do that. You lose. We have an experienced starter who I think, as far as I know, is ordered to stop the race if the wind gets too much, and if it's a concern for safety.
Wind heading from the east. That means when you look directly straight to the wall, it's from the left-hand side, eastern direction. South direction is just behind the wall. That's why the wall is always in the shade, in the sunshade. And yesterday it was in a wind shade. There's also the hotel of the Olympic Center in St. Pölten right behind this wall.
Now we see on lane A, Morel Cherom against on lane B, Ferranti Francesco, of course from France and Italy.
And you also hear it in our microphones. The wind is just quite strong now. And here we go.
For this battle, the wind is better now, and Cherom gets into the next round.
This was the replay, and now we're coming to the next heat. Heat number 4, Leo Grosset against Adriano Egidi from Italy, the French against the Italian. They bring 5.48 from the qualification, Leo, and Adriano brings 5.75 from the qualification. And in the qualification, the second round was an all-out because the first one was a fall. So Leon brought quite a decent performance, 5.65 in the first round and 5.48 in the second round.
Adriano had a bit more problems in the qualification, so let's see.
Leo yesterday silver medalist in the under 19.
So confidence should be high.
Yep.
It's a very clean run from Leo, 5.55. So he gets the displeasure to run against his teammate in an extra.
Miguel Gomez Barrios and Samuele Graziani from Italy, Spain against Italy.
In heat 5.
0.41 seconds are in between them in the ranking of the qualification. The 8th place in the European Cup against the 26th place. So Miguel is fighting for staying in the top 10 and maybe reaching the top 5 in the cup. There are 3 more stations this year.
But also, I think Miguel is older.
27 against 19.
Yeah. So again, small interruption because of the wind.
There's the corner flag of the football field right next to them, and I think the starter is watching this because this just points at the wind. Yeah. Samuele against Samuele. Spain. Whoa. 5-4-5, and Miguel is in the quarterfinal. So this is the replay. Heat number 6, Lukas Windischer against Oriol Codina Pineda. Lukas comes with a 5.53 seconds from the qualification, and Oriol 5.73.
Lucas has a PB of 7.41 as far as, if I remember correctly, yes, and Oriol has one of 5.53, so that is another race that will probably be very close.
Seventh in the qualification against the 10th in the qualification. Lukas Windischer left, Oriol on the right side. Just a few moments break before we go in this heat number 6 of the final best of 16.
It's difficult for the athletes if they have to stand so much facing the crowd. Because you need to keep the concentration and the tension high, but not too high. And off we go, Lucas in front. I hope he brings it through cleanly, and yes.
5.76.
In the next heat, heat 7, we have Miley Schill on lane A, the winner of yesterday's under-19 category, and Uterga Flamarike Unac on lane B. PB-wise, Schill is and outcome-wise, Schill is definitely the favorite, but that does not mean a lot in speed climbing, as we've seen.
Maybe a small disadvantage is the left side now, because the wind is hitting him first, and maybe he can make a little shade for Unac in this heat, because the wind is really right in the 90 degrees angle. Yeah, wind is slowing down, and they're ready to go. Schill is
accelerating a lot, and 5.4. Taking.
But does it look like that this is like maximum he can gain?
It depends.
Yeah. But it doesn't look like he's saving energy.
No, you can save energy, but it's not his PB, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. The next duet is an Austrian again. Lukas Knapp on the right hand side. He gets the lane B, and
Gerard Aurelien on lane A from the French team. Lucas is the man with the pink heels.
Yeah. Lucas qualified in the 11th position with 5.74, and Aurelien is at the 6th position from the qualifying, coming to the finals. Lucas Knapp. Tirol logo on his chest.
But he's from Salzburg.
Yeah. Very good in advertising, Tirol.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, let's see.
Similar.
Oh.
Barely. Aurelien takes the lead.
So, this means we have a shortly look at the bracket, at the roster for the men's final maybe. No, we're just getting right into the women's race. Carla Martinez Vidal. Well, let's see, maybe the roster. Yeah,
Yes.
here it is.
So Kevin Amon gegen Marius Paye-Gaborio, Jérôme Morel against Leo Grosset, Miguel Gomez Barrios against Lucas Windischer, and Gilles Mailly against Aurélien Guerra.
So, Carla Martinez Vidal against Lucy Mrtzova. 6.92 from the first round in the final against 8.95 from the first round. Well, it all depends of the opponent, if they are very far behind or have a fall, but just to give a little clue about the timings. Lucy brings 8.2 from the qualifying, so it's about in the same range.
At your marks.
Let's see if Carla can take the favorite role.
Ready?
And Carla is already in front, bringing through a clean run with 6.80, again the same time as in the qualifications.
The next one, Natalia Bibro against Sarah Vauvant. 8.64 from Natalia and 8.59 in the last final for Sarah. They also were quite close together, 8.01 from the qualification Sarah and 8.61 the qualification from Natalia. Natalia Bibro, the Polish, is on the left route A, and Sarah, route B.
At your marks. Ready?
And here we go.
Both big
Oh.
slips. Can Sarah catch up again?
No.
Almost, but not quite enough.
8.60 for Natalia Bibro, and she is in the semifinals.
Now we go to Ksenia Horielova on lane A from the Ukraine against her teammate Maria Shimkova.
9-3 she brings Ksenia from the first final, and 7.88. Maria brings, for qualification times are 7.6 for Ksenia and 8.26 for Maria.
Maria also got silver yesterday.
7.93 her best time yesterday, so it was quite close to the
At your marks.
first final time for her.
Ready?
Similar start from both. They're still pretty close, but Ksenia, the older athlete, can take the win.
Here's the last heat, the last quarterfinal. Emma Kampa against Daria Takova. Emma Kampa brings an 8 seconds straight from the first final, and 8.52 Daria. Emma raced yesterday, she becomes 15th. Her personal best is 7.83, slightly under the time from the first final. I guess it's coming a windbreak up because chests are going up. Emma Kampa, Daria Takova.
Ready?
And again, very close race, but Daria takes the lead. Emma stumbles again, so Daria can bring it home cleanly. So now in the finale we have the first Carla Martinez Vidal, the 13 against the 13th Natalia Bibro, and the second Ksenia Horielova against her teammate from place 6, Daria Takova.
This is the semi-finals. They are planned for being after the quarterfinals of the men. They are coming up now. And we have got a defending champion once again, Kevin Amon, 6:22, his final time, but there was a big slip, but also from Dario, his opponent. So made it at first. And Marius Payet, 5:78, his time. Wind is more and more coming from the north, so directly from the back of the wall.
No, from the front. If
Ah,
it's north.
From the back of the climbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mixed up climber and the wall.
But it seems to, like, I don't want to jinx it, but it seems that every time the climbers go out, the wind picks up. But
Yeah.
when they want to start it and run, it gets less.
So the wind has like a 60-second wave, like
Yeah.
a sinus wave, a very slow one.
Well, hopefully it still has.
Back to presentation.
Yeah,
So,
too much wind. These are things that you can prepare for in training, but it's very hard and no one likes to do that.
Both are from the age, not the experienced in the field, 21 against 20 years old, so they maybe got some races where they experience kind of these situations and conditions, but every time you learn a new one.
Yes.
So, Kevin against Marius. Kevin left, Marius right. Stars go, and Kevin
Explosive start from Kevin and makes it.
5:30. What is the wall record again? 5:12.
5:12.
5:12. Okay. The male wall record.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the women, it's 6:8.
So, Jérôme Morel against Leo Grosson. Leo was silver medalist yesterday. Jérôme is in the cup ranking on 5th position. Personal bests, just to compare, 4.93 from Jérôme and 5.2 from Leo.
Also a bit of an age gap, as I recall.
21 against 17.
Yes. So it's not too much, but still noticeable.
Was 4th after the qualification, Jérôme.
Ready?
Against the 5th from the qualification, Lyon. And here we go.
Very
Ali.
close run, but Leo stumbles. So the more experienced Jérôme goes to the semi-finals.
Second best time now in this final round.
And we go to the next heat. Miguel Gomez Barrios against Windischer Lucas.
Hallo Luca. So quite close together. 5-4-5. Miguel and Lucas 5-7-6 from the last round finals. Personal best also quite close. 5-3-8-1. Miguel 5-5-3.
Lucas' ritual with slapping the wall is also very much known.
Is he the one who slapped himself yesterday?
No,
No.
he's told for yesterday.
Okay. Ah, yeah. You just triggered the word slap.
At your marks. Ready?
And here we go. Did we see a
Very
second
close,
Austrian in the
very
final?
close.
No!
Sadly,
5-4-4.
sadly not. So Miguel advances to the next round. Ah, okay. So you could see in the corner of the pictures that Lucas actually stepped too high, which is
He was too fast,
yeah.
which is also not good.
Sometimes you actually are so fast that your coordination doesn't
Yeah.
come
Okay.
with you, basically, and then you start to stumble, and usually that it's the quote-unquote mistake where you fall.
The gold medalist from yesterday, the leader in the cup. He is from Switzerland, representing Switzerland. Gilles Mély on the left side and Aurélien Guérin on the right side.
At your marks.
The best times from the qualifications are quite very close, just 1.25 seconds between those from the qualification. Let's see what Gilles can make. Or is it Aurélien?
Gilles is in the lead and
5:10.
5:10 new wall record.
It's going back to Gilles. Yesterday he got the wall record.
Yes,
Now Kevin
beaten
took
it
it back,
twice, then Kevin got it back, and now Gilles again. I'm
So
really excited to see Gilles and Kevin race against each other.
we're looking forward for a sub-5
Yes.
time. So the semifinals, Kevin Jérôme and Gilles
Against Miguel.
So we're coming back to the women's semifinals. It's Carla Martinez Vidal against Natalia Bibro and Ksenia Horelova against Daria Takova. So we're gonna have a small break. The rules said there must be at least 5 minutes between the end of your race and the start of the new race, which should be. There's the presentation
Presentation
first.
first, yeah. So we're basically only waiting for the boys to prepare accordingly. GP is choking with Gilles in the call zone.
Is Gilles funny?
I haven't talked with him a lot,
Okay.
but yes,
Okay.
he's like very laid back and
I know Swiss they're kind of funny. So here they are. Qualification of the best for women and the best for men here.
so here you see the first from the qualification from the women, Carla Martinez Vidal from Spain.
And on the right side there is the Polish Natalia Bibro And the two with the same dress are from the Ukraine.
Representing Ukraine,
Ksenia Horielova.
Xenia Horielova.
She's kind of comfortable with how long our local speaker takes between announcing the name.
Yeah, we had it yesterday. So when we're like, I want to climb, standing in front of
Yeah.
the audience is not my thing.
But of course, Daria Takova here. Then we have first for the men,
Austria, gold record holder
the local and winner of last year, Kevin Amon. Next, from France, we have Jérôme Morel from the Switzerland. No, next is Spain.
Miguel Gomez Barrios.
And last but not least, Gilles Miley from the Switzerland.
champion here. Gilles Miley.
He's confident. He's confident. He's cool.
Yeah,
He is cool with that.
he's
Yeah.
he's one of the competition people
Yeah.
who
But it's-
thrive in that kind of environment.
It's also like in elite sport when you fighting up to get in the world class, and then you need to take interviews and make interviews. You need to present yourself. You need to go to networking parties with the sponsors and all that stuff. That is hard work. Yeah.
Yes,
And
it's really hard and it's a lot to get used to all of the sudden.
Yeah.
Especially if you kind of blow up. If you suddenly get really good and have really good outcomes, then you suddenly get thrust into this a lot more professional world, like you said, with interviews and stuff. And it, for many people, it really takes some time.
but the only thing is you need to be yourself. I was working with some Kenyan teams in Kenya for long distance runners, ultra runners, marathon runners. They were the fastest in the world. Yeah, they do the marathon in 2 hours and 6 minutes or 7 minutes or something. But when they speak in front of the camera, they're nice guys when you speak with them. But when they stay in front of the camera, they're like just, yeah,
Frozen up.
it was good. I won. And I was like, no. You were crying like 2 minutes before. Tell me about your story.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Carla Martinez Vidal. She brings a 680 from the quarterfinal against Natalia Biro. She brings a 860 from the quarterfinal. In terms of personal best and in terms of the times we had today, or we saw today from both, I think it's quite clear, but it can happen everything. It's a head-to-head race.
We don't wish a mistake, but it can happen. Like we all are human.
Yeah.
So far, she only had clean runs as,
Whoa! But
still makes it. She cannot believe it that she could. So Carla goes into the big final, competes for gold, and Natalia competes for bronze.
the small final coming up then. And now we go to Ksenia Horielova and Daria Takova. 7.52 and 7.53.
I think there's at least one Ukrainian on the podium today, but don't
Yep.
ask me how I do know that.
It was in your coffee, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, or in the ketchup of your pommes. Pommes we say in Austria is the French fries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
And for the Germans, with Tunke.
I think
Yeah.
you can say ketchup,
Ketchup is
also
okay, yeah,
in
yeah,
Germany.
2 tomatoes are going, no, 3 tomatoes are going over the street. The car smashes one, and the other one says, "Hey, ketchup, ketchup."
Yeah.
No, yeah. Pulp Fiction.
Ready?
Let's focus on the Ukrainian athletes. Similar
Ksenia.
reaction,
Oh,
both
and once
have
again. And now identically and 8-3-1. Xenia and Daria is in the race for the third place. So I guess there could be an Ukrainian under the first two.
What?
Why? No? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Xenia has a guaranteed silver. But can she beat Carla is now the big question. It's the possibility. Wait, no, Kevin. Sorry,
So, Kevin Jerome.
gotta talk in the break.
Jo. Kevin Amon against Jerome Morel. Miguel Gomez Barrios against Gilles Mailly from Switzerland. The defending champion in the first semi-final. The gold medalist from yesterday. And the leader in the cup in the second semi-final. Let's see. Austria against France here now. Okay. Kevin brings 5:20 from the last final. Jerome 5:31 from the last final.
Ready?
And wow!
Quick reaction by Kevin. And
5:12.
5:12 and 5:18. The home crowd is cheering.
Still not the world record. It was 5:10, like 5 minutes ago from Gilles Mailly. But very, 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 very close. Wow. The final will be heart-beating. But let's see. Who will be in the final?
Yes.
Is it Miguel Gomez Barrios or is it Gilles Mailly?
Representing Switzerland, Gilles Mailly.
The one with the red dress from Spain on the back or the one with the red dress with Switzerland on the back?
Red, yellow, or red, white?
Yeah. The crown or the cross?
Here you can see the athletes like slapping themselves again, activating the muscle groups, the most important ones.
So.
Some even slap themselves so hard that they get red after.
What did you do this yesterday? I was slapping myself. Always on the weekends.
Slapping myself and running up a wall.
Yeah.
Your marks.
All right. Spain against
Ready?
Switzerland. Big
Very
reaction time.
identical.
Oh,
Miguel makes a mistake
yep.
and Gilles goes with the 5.01.
We are coming close to sub 5 minutes here.
Seconds.
Seconds. It's minutes. Sorry.
It's
Yeah, it's
okay.
like I'm coming from the wrong sport.
Yeah. It also gets
You know
used to. You need to get used to the idea that the people.
Yes, just have a bracket from the ladies. The rest, the final and the semi-final and the small
Karl-
final. Yeah.
Yeah, we start with Natalia Bibro against Daria Takova. Then we have the small final from the men, which is Jerome Morel against Miguel Barrios Gomez. And then the big final of the women with Carla Martinez Vidal and Ksenia Horielova. And of course the big final from the men's with Kevin Amon and Gilles Mailly. So now we have a bit of a break so that all athletes are rested enough for the probably the most important run on this day.
Yep. So with women first here. And they coming up to the presentation.
No, presentation was already
No, on the
on the field of
on
play.
the field, yeah. Sorry.
So we have Natalia Bibrov on lane A from Poland, and on lane B, Dario Takova from from the Ukraine.
Ukraine. Daria on the right, Natalia on the left. Who will be on the podium? Who will be
The unlucky fourth.
the steel medal? And here we go.
Similar.
Good for
Daria
the win.
in the front now. Natalia
And, yep.
small slip up, and Daria can take.
So there will be two Ukrainian
She
in the
can't
top
believe
three.
it. Yes. Showing off their amazing strength and, of course, the speed. And here we see Daria again at the top pad. Now the small final for the men.
This is Jerome Morel against Miguel Gomez Barrios. The Spanish is the right one. Jerome Morel, Le Bleu. The French is on the left inside.
And they get the go. So again, lane A for the French athlete Jerome, and lane B for the Spanish athlete Miguel.
He's dancing. He's like, does he have a beat in his mind, do you think?
It depends really on the person. I did.
Up,
When
up, baby, up.
When I was competing, I often did have a song in my mind.
That was?
Differing.
Okay.
Something fast.
You can pitch up the beats per minute then. Yeah, so to get faster and faster and faster.
You can at least try.
Yeah, so the small final. Men's small final. Jerome Morel on the right hand side. Miguel Gomez Barrios on the right. Ladies and gentlemen, who will be under the top three? It should be maybe the French. Yep, it is.
5:18, yes.
What was the old wall record?
5:27.
5:27.
Before today.
Yeah. So 1 day late. So, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the grand final for the ladies' race. Get ready for Carla Martinez Vidal and Ksenia Horelova from Ukraine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome with me. The last two women standing on lane A, representing Spain, Carla Martinez Vidal, and on lane B, representing Ukraine, Ksenia Horelova.
I think our local speaker really loves his job.
Yeah. And the atmosphere is great.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really great here. So the weather is fine, it's not too sunny, it's warm enough. And here we go. Green on the right hand side. Will it be Spanish or Ukrainian?
Yes.
Carla against Ksenia.
Similar reaction time, but Carla is way ahead of her now.
6:68.
New wall record for Carla, and closer to her personal best. So the gold medal goes back to Spain. A dragonfly.
Someone wants to eat your ketchup.
Yeah. But I don't think
So-
dragonflies are.
So this was the winning running up of the wall, the winning speed climb at the women's race. Carla Martinez Vidal wins with 6.68, a new wall record. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's coming up the great final for the men. The last year's champion, Kevin Amon, with 5.12 from the last final against number one in the cup and against last
Double winner yesterday
yesterday's
and
winner,
last year, Gilles Mailly. Gilles is, I think, 19, Kevin is 21.
It says 18, Gilles.
Oh,
maybe,
18.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
So maybe celebrating birthday soon.
I don't
Yeah.
know, I just
So
just know that
let's
he's
see.
in his second under 19 year.
So the old wall record holder, the new world record holder, the temporary wall record holder, and ladies and gentlemen, here we go, the grand final. Is it Kevin?
Better
Amon or
reaction
Gilles
by
Mailly?
Kevin,
Oh,
he's in front
that's
and
it. Yeah!
5-0.
5-0.
The four just didn't want to fall. 2 years in a row, Kevin makes it at home.
And again, wall record holder, gold
Yes.
medalist, men's speed, Kevin Amon representing Austria once again.
In front of all his family and friends.
Just give us a second to see how his reaction is, but then let's go. Just wait, some hugs. Okay, I think he's leaving. Okay, let's go to the replay once again. Let us see the new wall record in the playback. Jawohl. He's running up the wall.
His teammate and best friend Lukas Knapp is already running back into the call zone to congratulate him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was the commentary of the race of the Speed Climbing World Series Europe Cup in St. Pölten. It was a pleasure for us to hosting you. We are switching in a couple of minutes to the prize giving. This is the roster. Carla Martinez Vidal wins in front of Ksenia Hodielova and Daria Takova. Best Austrian will be on the next side.
Place 11, Johanna Nagel, like the last European Cup in Barcelona. And
And
then
now
we
we're
have
going to the roster.
of the men's, Kevin Amon in front of Gilles Mailly and Jérôme Morel. And then Lukas Windischer and Lukas Knapp on place 8 and 9.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna entertain you a little bit with some replays of the finals, and then we are switching live to the medal ceremony, to the prize giving inside the Sportzentrum Niederösterreich. Here, Lisa, your work isn't over now. You have to put everything down
And help with the ceremony. Big thank you to our sponsors one last time. And see you guys at the award ceremony.
Here we go, award ceremony in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned, don't leave the channel. We'll be back soon, and yeah, have a nice day.
On the third place, the winner of the bronze medal, representing Ukraine, Daria Jakova. Second place, winner of the silver medal, representing Ukraine, Silvia Gorielova. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the winner of the 2026 European Cup here at Pölten, representing Spain, Carla Martinez Vidal. So ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Spain. Ladies and gentlemen, now the victory ceremony of the European Cup 2026 men. On the third place, representing France, Jean Morel. Ladies and gentlemen, second place, winner of the silver medal, the yesterday's U19 champion, representing Switzerland, Gilles Miley. Here is the winner of the 2026 European Cup here in St. Pölten, the defending champion. You won also last year. Welcome with me from Austria, Kevin Ammann. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Austria.